Hey Soul Family, welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. This is your cosmic weather forecast for May 20th all the way to the 22nd, 2024. After that, we'll get a full moon in Sagittarius, but right now we have two shifts. The sun moving into Gemini. Happy Gemini season, everyone. And we have the moon that is going to be for those 2 days in the sign of Scorpio. So let me wait a little bit for you guys to hop on. Thank you for joining. All right. So there we are with a new alignment of the sun. The sun brings you awareness. It shines a different layer of consciousness towards a certain principle of manifestation, of creation. And in the tarot, the Gemini archetype is connected to the Lover's card. Okay, so that means feminine and masculine activation, yin and yang. And that also means, in terms of your creation, how you receive and how you give. So this is why Gemini is also connected to your hands, but also your expression, self-expression. So this whole period of time, so this season, we are rehearsing our creation through our voice. We are seeing what needs to be shifted, especially for those next 2 days where dear Scorpio moon is going to merge with Kali. Okay, so Kali, goddess of transformation, destruction, removing obstacles. Okay, and what I love is that those 2 days here, we're going to very much be guided with this quincunx. You see here, this is called quincunx, and in conjunction, if you guys are new to the channel, you don't know what that type of angle, yes, it is math, okay, how it feels like, because I'm an emotional intuitive astrologer. This feels like a zap, like kind of like you're trying to get out of a fence or an area and you're just getting or just a slap. It's something very electric, okay? And it's guiding you to pay attention to something. So what is happening here with the master teacher of your subconscious with Kali, okay, in terms of, okay, what are we trying to remove from our subconscious? The veil of illusion, separation, fears. It's guiding us to Mars here, that is very close to not only the collective North Node, but also Chiron. This is a cluster right now, okay, that is all about removing any type of victimhood, powerlessness, and helping you to really shift and rectify things that you felt were wrong. Oh, we got an 11-11 there. Great. So I love this energy. Is it comfortable? It's not always comfortable to feel those cosmic waves. But just so you know, some of you are watching and connected to my page, you know that everything I illustrate is very emotionally based. I do those cosmic forecasts because I need them, because I'm feeling all the time a lot of the things that are being activated, whether it's for the collective or for myself. Okay, so this morning was interesting because I felt Lilith. And Lilith, bingo, there. Lilith is here as in opposition to Neptune. Now, Neptune is a master teacher of the dream state, the dreamscape. It's also the illusion, but that's your point of the connection to the collective. And I thought that was very interesting that I felt this energy and they were going at each other. So right now, Lilith is going to show you with this archetype of Virgo exactly what needs to be removed out of the field of your belief systems, okay? Especially when it comes to anything that has to do with feeling any type of fear or any type of shame, because that's Lilith teachings, you know, all those kind of like being scorned by some type of, you know, experience. So here we have this opposition, And we're going to know exactly and precisely what are the belief system that we're still nurturing, okay, and remove them, because that means that right now what's happening with the Scorpio archetype and the moon, this is very much about looking at your garden of creation and realizing the seeds that you planted, the ones that you want to see grow, and the ones that are based out of a negative experience. Some of the, beliefs that are keeping you from growing and shining your light. Okay, so there's a lot right now that you might be feeling that is calling you within. It's calling you within to look at your growth, because looking right now, everybody's been feeling that cycle and kind of like, okay, I want to move forward, but how do I go about this? The momentum when we hit the summer solstice, you guys, is going to speed up really fast. Okay, so if some of you don't know, I like to associate also tarot with this astrology. Okay, when you're working with Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, we're working with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is that seed, is that gift, is something we're planting. So right now we're at the end of the planting, and the archetype, the season of Gemini, is going to show you the give and take, the balance. Is it balanced? Are you being held back by your fears? Are you really moving forward with your intention? And then when we're going to hit that summer solstice, we're going to hit those principles and archetype, and it's going to be the Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands is Kundalini activation. This is going to be super strong. That's why the summer season is usually kind of very sped up. It can be very intense for people that are awakening spiritually. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. So what else do we have here? We have another quincunx, okay, in conjunction with Pluto retrograde, that we know is a master teacher for all of us. Okay, that's like for other planets. It's all about our inner transformation. And the connection to Pluto here in retrograde is to Nyx. What I find very interesting is that Nyx is a goddess that you can meditate with at night. She will show you what's hidden. And she loves astrology. Now, those degrees where Nyx is the degrees of Virgo that is about your inner work and outer work. That means when you go within, you see without, within, without, within, without. So right now, Nyx is kind of calling a lot of people into maybe some of the esoteric practices, esoteric knowledge, so we can figure out those degrees. The first degrees of Aquarius, which is that new age, golden age that we're trying to shape in this reality, okay, is all about our friendship, affinities, our habits. That means that this archetype is a way shower, is someone that just shines their light. And the first degrees are about realizing that the way we show the way we lead ourselves is fueled by a lot of the things that we rehearse on a daily basis. Okay, so a lot of you right now are going to be called to look at the things you rehearse every day. Are you rehearsing things that are serving you, or are you rehearsing things that are not serving you? And that goes back to this moon, and it's going to show you, hey, why maybe do you give up on yourself when you are being called to go with this action or go with this new hobby or take this new class? Okay, yes, this is all for star sign. I read for the collective. This is the cosmic dance. Okay, so those are the energies you're going to all feel, okay, but they're going to affect you in different aspects of your life. But this is kind of like making you realize your day-to-day life and how to become a strong leader in your own principles, the things that you stand for. This is actually where the sun is. When I'm saying this, I'm like realizing I'm channeling this energy line, which is the blue line, and you can see there's a lot of it, okay? And Jupiter and the sun are merged and are expanded this energy, which is all about what you rehearse for yourself, the principle and belief that you have for yourself. Stay true to them, because the more you shine this light, the more you actually end, because it's feeding Lilith, you end the parts of you that were shamed, that were guilted, that were scorned, and you're ending that opposition. So right now we might be feeling a lot of push and pull within ourselves to make sure that we are really processing those things in the highest light, in the highest way. Because the universe wants you to be powerful in your creation. It wants to deliver what you are calling in. But there's a lot of times where we're not allowing this to come forward. So a lot of things are going to be revealed. Mercury right now in opposition to this moon. Mercury is your voice, okay? And it's saying like, what are the things that you are saying that might be in opposition to what you claim? So again, the season of Gemini is really great about activating your voice, understanding how to transmute what you might not realize that you're sending out as a vibration, because your words might not match your vibration, your frequency. And that's why you want to dive in, especially into the emotional field. The emotional field is thousands of times more powerful than your electric field from your mind. Realize that. That's why when people just visualize what they want and they connect to their heart, it comes in much faster, greater ways. When you're trying to calculate and overanalyze, this doesn't work out the same way. It's more effort. So some of you, if you're wanting to flow more with your creation and stop having to work so hard for things to come and manifest to you, I strongly suggest you want to meditate together. I've opened back up my temple. That's a meditation temple. And we are going to join all and gather together for Gemini season. So this morning I already received the first meditation. I'm loving this. I'm going to be singing and chanting in my gardening, yes, because here I was very inspired by the Scorpio archetype, which was showing me, look at how you nurture your garden. Now I just started this garden for the summer, so I'm really looking forward to do this. Some of you, if you want more details about the temple, the meditation temple, please look into the stories or look into my bio link. We're starting today. And that's what I have as far as your forecast. Thank you so much. I will see you on Wednesday for the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay? Thank you so very much. Namaste.